Hi, so I was just live streaming the Karen Reed murder trial, and I had to wrap it up early because I have to go to work. But I ended up wrapping it up a few minutes earlier than I intended to because someone sent me some screenshots that I really just wanted to take a minute and read for everyone here in a video. Now, these screenshots are of Katie Joy's Instagram page, specifically one post in particular, a post regarding Gypsy Rose Blanchard. Let me show you what it is I mean. So here we have, I withdrew my support of Gypsy, and she responded by saying she's leaving the internet again. There was a video of Gypsy saying that she's taking a break from the internet, but in no way, shape, or form does she state, allege, or even insinuate that it is in any type of response to anyone, let alone Katie Joy. The next one. I made the decision to withdraw my support of Gypsy Rose Blanchard last night. I posted my concerns about her not prioritizing her mental health and therapy. She's not. I shared that I was told specifically from the family that Gypsy was told by her probation officer, even though she's on parole, in March to delete her public TikTok and Instagram accounts. This was a very specific request from the PO. Request or insistence. Those are two different things. By the PO because Gypsy's behavior on TikTok was leading to reports being made to her probation officer, parole officer, but nonetheless. She was getting reports because there was people reporting an alleged OnlyFans account of hers, which turned out to not be hers. No one was reporting her being mean to people online. And really, why would he care? Gypsy was getting in fights with creators and making threats to people. These threats were reported to the PO. The PO told her that she needs to delete all public-facing social media. That's how that reads. She deleted her Instagram but kept her TikTok account, which she was supposed to delete. I shared that Gypsy was told by a Lifetime producer, Melissa Moore, to get her bag and that she could make millions on her story. This conversation was relayed to me a few months ago, and I specifically told Christy, this is profiting off a crime. It's not, though. Profiting off a crime would be selling your story of you committing the crime, if you actually having your mother's, death arranged. It would be you selling t-shirts of you saying, hi, I'm Gypsy and I killed my mom. They would be profiting off of a crime. But simply telling your story, your life story, and being a social media influencer due to the fact that you have this life story and that you were arrested and that you did serve time and you are now an ex-con, that's not profiting off a crime. That's profiting off your life and your experiences. Maybe if someone got out of the house once in a while, they could have some of their own experiences and possibly make some money off of their own fucking lives and know what it looks like. I digress. Anyway, I have tried endlessly to steer them in the right direction. I'm just a helpless steer. But the family and Gypsy are of the belief that Gypsy cannot work due to her conviction, and they don't want her working at Dollar General. Why are you saying it like that? What's wrong with Dollar? You're saying it like people should be ashamed, or there are people who are ashamed to be working at Dollar General. Why do you think that? Like, that's awfully classist of you. But anyway, Gypsy responded by leaving the internet. I noticed she used language that I used in my post as her reason for leaving. You're fucking delusional. You look at everything and you think you see yourself in it. You think you see your words. You think you see your influence, your inspiration or whatever in it. No one's thinking about you. Ain't nothing about you. I learned only this morning that Gypsy was caught going after a survivor or MVP on TikTok and accusing her of lying. Oh, you're right. She was hoarding in your territory, wasn't she? Well, there can only be one of you, right? We get it. She was also caught leaving hateful comments on a creator's YouTube accusing the creator of losing custody of her kids, which was not the case. Oh my God, it is you. It's fucking you. There can only be one you, though, right? Now the comments say, no disrespect, but she made that video before your post yesterday. My post was up first. I looked at the timestamps. What time zone is she in? Did you configure for, different time zones? That tripped me up once before, I'll be honest. She posted not long after I posted on Instagram. The entire family would have seen this post along with Gypsy, because when I posted, Gypsy was following me. So, she needs years of intensive therapy and the willingness to apply it. Oh, okay. Must have seen her post before yours then, my bad. Prior to making my post here, I texted a family friend that I could not support her anymore and left a comment on Christy's Facebook promoting Gypsy's appearance on Keeping Up with the Kardashians. It took me quite a bit of time to draft my post, so they all knew it was coming. They knew it. They sat around biting their fucking nails waiting for it. I had them on the edge of their seats, as they said, what? Who? Kardashians, sweet heavens. She needs years of intensive therapy and the willingness to apply it. Correct. Of course you think it's correct, because she had the nerve to tell you no. And now you're pissed off that she exercised her consent and whether or not she wanted to choose to associate with you. And now, of course, since she said no, she's got to be out of her fucking mind, right? Yeah. I was going to comment once that I thought her family was giving you misleading information. Up until recently, they weren't misleading me, because trust me, people around Gypsy do not agree with what she does. I am not on TikTok, so I missed so much of what happens there. I did look today to see what was going on. Of course you did. What does losing your support mean? That's a good question. I'm curious too. Meaning, I cannot support what is happening online, in the media, the behavior in comments, the bullying of other creators on TikTok, the constant running to the tabloids. It's too much. That's your job, isn't it? Damn her. I support Gypsy getting offline, getting intense therapy, and actually working on herself to recover. Because only when she says yes to you will she then be recovered. I hope she actually begins to take therapy and stuff seriously. I don't think she's a terrible person, but I do think she's emotionally immature and naive of the real world. You think? She hasn't lived in it. I've seen my own family members come out of jail after long sentencing and struggle with fitting back in as they try to adjust. It's not as easy as people think. There are special nonprofits who help with this, and it would be great if she got involved in something like that. The statistics of people going back to jail after failing to adjust are so high that I'd hate to see that happen here. I feel the same way. Please go back to jail. Please go back to jail. That's what you're saying. Oh, in regards to the parole officer, he knows. He's been contacted by thousands of people in the past few months about her harassment and bullying, and nothing has been done. People are now starting to contact the parole board themselves and asking to speak to Trevor Harrison's, her parole officer, supervisor. There is a movement on TikTok to have her added to the block party. There are petitions to have her taken off social media and others to have her put back in jail to serve her remaining time. Her days are beginning to run out. Eventually, it will all catch up to her, and hopefully they will lock her back up to finish her sentence. I'm scared about all the young girls on TikTok calling her queen and worshiping her. There will be copycat killers, and trust me, they won't get as easy as a sentence and fake afterwards. Mark my words. Holy shit, Katie. That you? That sure sounds an awful lot like you. I mean, this is exactly the kind of shit that you posted about Letitia Bias after she also told you no. This is exactly the shit you posted about Amanda court would after what she just fucking hated you. And here you are doing it now to Gypsy. Like, why? Okay, here's the thing. Love Gypsy or hate Gypsy, I don't really give a shit. I don't really care for her either. And I think that she is making some bad choices. And I do think she's deciding the kind of person she wants to be. And it's not a good choice. That being said, she served her time. She served her time by the community, by the jurisdiction that convicted her and sentenced her. By their esteems, she served her time. She's done. She's on parole and she could go back. But really, you want to send her back because she's talking some smack online? Holy shit, dude. We should all be in fucking jail then. You know, parole or not parole. Why not just lock everyone up for it? Why do they have to wait for parole? Let's just fucking do it now. Come on. You're fucked up, Katie. I'm sorry. I have, listen, you're not beyond redemption. I don't hate you, and I don't want to see any hate come your way. I don't want to see anything bad happen to you. I don't have any effect on you whatsoever, and I'm sure I don't. But on the off chance I might through a third party, I wanted to state now, I want that none, okay? But this is fucked up. This is fucked up. This poor girl, Lace, you put, I'm sorry, she has been through abuse. She absolutely fucking has. And you want to lock her back up. Why? Because she talked to Kim Kardashian instead of you? Like, who the fuck wouldn't? Like, someone was gonna choose you? No offense. No one would choose anyone over Kim Kardashian. Come on. You know, let shit go, man. This ain't a good look for you. Let shit go. Oh, and by the way, I want to also add here real quick while I'm at it. Even if you did get higher grades than your brother, I have no doubt that was such a monumental feat, you know, getting, you know, a higher GPA in Spanish studies as opposed to chemistry. But give him a little slack there. I mean, it was a science after all, you know. Anyways, I'm done. Bye, guys. Have a good day. I gotta go to work.